1 year ago, I published my biography, my story on Russian, and I got so many feedbacks on how inspirational, motivation this story was for many of you that decide to transfer it to English as well and make this video. I was born in 1990s in Kaliningrad. It's Russia. Previously, it was capital of Eastern Prussia, Germany, but became Russian territory after Second War. I spent in Kaliningrad 16 years of my life. Then I moved to Moscow to study in one of the best universities of Russia. And then now I'm in Singapore, and here I publish this video. I have 2 children. My husband is working for McKinsey. Now he is studying Singapore in INSEAD, and I am executive search, career coach, looking for top managers and helping people to find their career, the best place for them to self-realization. And this is short story. The long story is more complicated. When I was 4, my dad gone. Then I lived in my 12 years. I was in my flat with my grandmother, grandfather, and mother, and all of them died by one in 1 year. Grandfather, then grandmother, and then my mother. And I had absolutely happy childhood before, but lose everybody who I love in very short time. So in 12 years, I changed my family. I moved to my another grandparents from father's side, spent there 3 years more. Like what I remember from my childhood, that it wasn't about things, it was about memories. My mom priority was traveling and making emotions, so we spent a lot of time near ocean, near sea, Baltic Sea, all weekends. And also we travel a lot to Paris, to Rome, to Luxembourg, to Belgium via bus, in very small hotels to stay, sometimes night in bus. But it was just emotion which you remember for whole your life. I used to wear second-hand clothes because we decided like mommy hasn't a lot of money, and mom money which she has, she decided to spend for travel and for like emotional stuff. And for me, like, things were not so important, but these memories were just amazing. So when now many people go to psychotherapist because of their childhood, I feel that I probably had the more happiest childhood than many other people had. But yeah, like with my story, I know how to lose people when you're very young. Then 3 years in another family, and I moved to Moscow to one of the best universities. This is probably how social elevators work in Russia, that you can pass exams very good and get to any university you can just because of your scores, just because of your good marks. I finished supply chain management in High School of Economics. It was an amazing time because during study we get a lot of top managers who came to us to tell about their jobs, from Coca-Cola, Procter & Gamble, different banks, the biggest banking system in Russia. I was in a work and travel program for 3 months in USA, just to get this experience of living abroad, and working for some special jobs like waitress, like cheer rider, pushing a trolley with people on walking boards in Atlantic City in USA. I had a lot of volunteering projects, like we were in orphanage, caring about children to study with them math and Russian. I had different and other hobbies. It was sad story that I was falling in love with boy for 2 years, and then our relation stopped without reason for this from my side, and it was very depressing time. But now I do understand that this depressing time really moved me to really focus on other priorities, and if my private life was successful in that time, I wasn't so successful after. So I really focused on debating. I was present in Russia in 7 board university debating championship as a speaker, as a judge. I was in Botswana, Ireland, Philippines, Chennai, which is India, Turkey, Berlin, and it was just amazing time with Harvard, Oxford, Cambridge guys, these guys from Uganda, Zimbabwe, Bangladesh, China, competing with them, speaking with them, discussing with them political, economical issue. Just brought your mind a lot. Then it was Procter & Gamble, which I started together with my studies. So my study was from 9 till 6 was my Procter job, and from 6 till 9 was my study job from 4th and 5th year of my university. And then I moved to executive search, which is finding top managers, because Procter was fun. Procter was alma mater. I'm really grateful to this company for ownership. Everybody had there for motivation. Everybody had there for inspiration. Many people had there. But then I decided that I want, like, the head of company is really important. You can hire any internship, any interns in the world, any great people to the very beginning, but if head of company doing not good, it will not go fun. After all, I decided I want to find these heads. So I started my executive job in a company called Contact, Inter-Search Group. It's global, but in Russia it's called Contact. I spent there 7 years looking at top managers for the biggest company in the world, from jewelry, fashion segment, for a Russian company working in private medicine and banking system, banking fintech. And in the same time I delivered 2 babies, spending some time in my maternity leaves. And now we are in Singapore because of MBA of my husband and because of my second maternity leave. And we plan to back in Russia in February, in January, so I will back to my work. Now, during my maternity leave, I just working as a career coach, having helping people to understand if their purposes in career right for them, how to reach them, how to satisfy you with your job more than it's right now. Really enjoying this part of job, because I do believe that work makes a lot of time for your life, and it's important to have work which you really love. And with me, I really want to be a combination of mom and professional. I do believe that women's life is every time choice. It's choice either have children, either not to have children, either focus on your children and motherhood, either focus on your career, either combine all of them. And I'm really happy that I can combine both of them. I do believe that if you can, it's more sustainable for many women to combine this self-realization and professional life, and then motherhood, and then hobbies, and being a wife, being mom, being professional, being a good friend. But I do believe that this choice can be very different from different people, and it's really fine to be only in one role. If you really enjoy it so much and feel so much that it's yours, and that second role is not for you and not necessary for you, just go for this, because you are free in these choices. And even if social media or any like grandparents, friends, or somebody asking you where is your career, where is your babies, or when you will have one of them, just, it's not their life, it's your life. So in case you will need any inspiration, or in case you feel that my story is inspirational for you, and want to tell me something in person, just write to me. I will be happy to support you. I will be happy to answer you. I will be happy to support you in any circumstances, because I do believe that life is about choices, and the choice to be happy is your choice. This is choice which is possible to make for you. With my life of losing those who I love with building myself, with earning a lot, because the biggest salary was $25,000, and from Procter I came to the smaller salary than I had in Procter to executive search, and then my salary just became very quickly very high just because I was successful there. I do know that it's possible to do whatever you want in your life and do it perfectly if you enjoy it. So I hope that you will do this for you and will be happy with your life. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. Goodbye.